This is routine 15 video. It starts out setting some control registers. Control register L is set to 6. M is set to 6. N is set to 2. Then it sets an XY position of 520, 230. That's the position here in front of this box with a 1 in it. Then it says a font of bold, that's the 4, 16 points. That's the size of all of these characters. Then it says box numeric, 5 positions. But because it added 12300 or 123,000 to the 5, it means it needs these control registers. The L to tell it how much the index needs to be increased, that's the offset, needs to be increased when it changes rows. The M is how many columns it has, and the N is how many rows there are. Well, if we look down here, yes, there are 6 columns and 2 rows. And when it wanted to go from this 6 to the next row, it needed to add 6 to the offset value. And here's where the numbers came from, this list called value. And also we have to know there's an 11 here. This is where the click number is put. If that was 0, it means the boxes are not updatable. But there's an 11 there, which means I can come down here and click on these values and change them. Alright, I'll click on the 1. Alright, you can update the values in those boxes. Well, then it sets S to 0, and it's going to start a for next loop of I0 to I11, one at a time. Well, that's 12 values starting at offset 0. And here you see I is used as an offset. And every time it goes around, I is increased by 1, and it adds its value to S. Well, then it comes out of the loop, and it adds 50 to Y. Now, X and Y are pointing down here where this 78 is. Then it says box numeric, 5 positions, 0 for the clickable number. So it's not clickable. It doesn't have a click number. And then there's the value S. Well, we saw that it added each value to S, so that's the sum of all of these numbers. Well, we say that these are clickable. Well, that's a 1. If I change that to 2, look down here, it says the total 78. If I change that to a 2, it says, oh, now the total is 79. If I change it back to a 1, it'll go back to 78. So these are clickable because when the numeric box was made, it assigned a click number to the numeric boxes. Alright, that's routine 15 video.